Okay, hello and welcome to the theElpyDimension. I'm your guide, Elpy. Hashtag seed show until 2025. Show me when you're collecting seeds and or dropping seeds. And I've been collecting seeds. I'm going to wait for these dill to dry up a little bit more maybe. But I pulled a lot of the things out of here that were in here. This is an American flag leek. This is salad burnet. This stuff is great. I just planted this blue spice basil. This is white Marvelette calamenta. That's just really nice as well. Pretty sure this is Italian large leaf basil and garlic chives. And then I've got some black pansies up here on top, and some more basil, and some more salad burnet, and another leek down here. So what I'm going to do in these 3 pockets that had lettuce in them, I'm going to plant nasturtiums, this Fiesta blend. And they're going to trail, they're going to be large. I'm not worried about them blooming. It's really late in the season. It's the 1st of August, 2025. So really, I'm going for the greens. So that's what we're doing in the top there. And then we'll have it's like 2 pockets on the second row. What are we going to do there? Cilantro gets pretty tall. I'd really like a lot of the arugula. We're going to do Hashiko bunching onions. And these are, I do have actually older seeds, but these are seeds I just saved a month ago. And the reason I want them closer to the house, and I want more, even though I do have more. I never did separate out everything. Hopefully it didn't mold. But I do have some over in a nearby bed, so I want more, but I don't need a ton more. So these will go in the 2. And then we'll have, let's see, I think this whole row, except for the mint, is clear. So yeah, we'll do the arugula here. Yep. And then I think I'm going to do, no, we're going to, I'm going to do different onions, a different bunching onion down there maybe. I have basil transplants that are going to go along this row. No, I'm going to put my basil transplants up here. The Hashiko bunching onions are going to go down here due to pest pressure, although the pests don't seem to bother my basil. Is this a garlic chive? This might be a garlic chive. Okay, I'll take that back. So, the 3 down here are going to go the basil. I'm going to put the basil transplants that I have. And then we'll still do the Hashiko bunching onions in these 2 pockets up here. And then on this row, we'll do the arugula. And then this row, we'll do early serve bush bean. And the next row will go tenderette bush bean. I don't know if there's enough time. Let's see, 45 days for early serve. 55 for, so if my first frost is the 12th, today's August 1st. We got 29 more days. Yeah, we'll have barely enough time. And I could just throw a blanket over this thing too if we get... Yeah, okay. So this will be beans. Wait, no, this will be arugula. This will be beans. There's a basil on this. This will be beans. Basil will go at the bottom. And then I'm going to do dill on the second to last layer. So, alright. Okay, now I'm actually going to sow these bunching onions pretty thick. And I'm going to drop the seeds in place and then show you. But I already... So, okay, so here's our Fiesta nasturtium, and I'm putting 2 in each pocket because I'm growing these for, remember, I'm growing these for the greens, not for the flowers, but I am putting them on opposite sides of each other. Okay. We'll see how this works, because they definitely aren't cold hardy. So, okay, okie dokie. And now these Hashiko already kind of fluffed the soil, and I'm just really gonna fluff them however. I'm just going to see how this works, that I don't even really intentionally cover them or sow them. I do and I don't, you know, it's just kind of like, just fluff them around. You know, water them in. And as they grow, I will thin them out and use them, because they will be sprouts, you know, essentially baby greens from onions. Which I love all the people that remind us of that microgreens are just the babies of. So I marked these because I don't want to mix it up with the chives in the middle. Okay, now for the red dragon arugula. I've never grown this before. I'm gonna fluff up all these soils. They're a little bit, they are moist from a recent rain. They're not that moist, but they're pretty compact. Now this arugula doesn't like heat, so I might actually, because I forgot about cilantro. So by the way, I'm not going to do the dill here. I'm going to do cilantro. We'll leave that stone there. So I'm wondering actually, because the bunching onions aren't going to create a whole lot of shade, but we'll see. So I'm going to break this up. Yeah, see, some of these are a lot drier, and I'm suddenly remembering why, because I've not been turning this one or watering it. All right. So let me open it. And Baker Creek has some amazing seed varieties and stuff, but for $3.50, that's apparently 100 seeds, which I believe, but still it's like, dang. Okay. Well, so that's apparently 100 seeds for $3.50. And that, oh man, considering that if I love this variety, I'm gonna really try to find it somewhere else, because gosh, yeah. And brassica seeds, I mean, the plants when they flower, all right, that's pretty disappointing, but hey, hopefully it'll be an awesome variety. And it makes me kind of second guess now, because I'm like, there's not going to be enough time. I don't think there'll be enough time in the season for these to set seed and mature, so I won't be able to collect seeds from these. But all right, so I'm just gonna sprinkle those. I know that's a lot. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. I guess maybe I'll save a tiny bit. I was just going to use them all, but alright. Okay, hope they germinate well. It's funny, Eruca sativa. So maybe these aren't actually brassica. It says for every 5 to 50 days, arugula with a twist, perfectly pungent and spicy flavor make this an ideal edible ornamental. Leaves dramatically lobed in oak leaf shape with a splash of crimson along the veins. Plants reach 6 inches tall, 6 to 8 inches wide. You're supposed to plant them 6 inches apart. Summer plantings can be located in part shade to avoid bolting and for better. Eruca. I could have swore it's a brassica. Alright, so we're just going to kind of mix these around, pat them down, because when I water them, that's going to get stirred up anyways. Didn't I say I was going to plant basil in here? Oh yeah, near the bottom. Okay. Alright, next up is early serve bush beans. What are these? 1.5 to 4 to 6 inches. Since it's late in the season, I think I could I feel like I could technically plant 2, because they say thin to 4 to 6 inches. Alright, well this is the leaf though. Okay, so we're going to do couple pockets. We're going to do 1, couple pockets, couple pockets, we're going to do 2. And we'll see who wins. That one's got the basil in it. Okay. 2 over here. Hopefully this makes up for all the beans that the groundhog has eaten. Okay. And 1 there. Okay, so that is early serve bush bean. Next up is tenderette bush bean. So early serve was 45 days, this is 55 days. And we're going to do the same thing. Ooh, there aren't very many of these. Maybe we won't do the same thing. Especially if we're dropping them. So we've got 5. 6. Come on, ding dong. Okay. 6. Alright. So these are the same thing, 4 to 6 inches, 1/2 inch deep. So we have, well, we actually have 6 pouches, so we'll do 1 in each. That is good boy. 2, 3, 4, okay, and 5, and there's a tomato in there, and 6. Okay. Alright, that is the last of our tenderette bush beans. Now I just collected seeds, and I got, some of them had tags, but I knew, like, you could tell what they were when they were growing. But, so I just collected them, put them all in the same thing. So these are going to be either slow bolt cilantro or confetti cilantro, or both. So, and we'll kind of the same thing. I'll just sprinkle some there. Let's go ahead and take this, probably a cabbage root out. Sprinkle. And pour more in there. I don't know that all of those seeds are viable. Then we got the dill over there. Okay. And the basil. And now we'll do sprinkle, sprinkle. There's a lot in this one. Again, we can save microgreens. We can cut and eat the little babies. Seedlings. Okay. Sweet. Last but not least. Okay, now I have these large leaf, Italian large leaf. We got 3 of them. We got 1, 2, 3 pockets. That's perfect. I really didn't even do that on purpose. Okay. What I'm going to do is, got this little cup here, I'm going to remove some of the soil that's already in there. To remove a little bit of the soil. I don't have blood meal with me, or else I had to add blood meal, but these are my homegrown worm castings, if you will. And put some in there, and then we'll, of course, these guys are super root bound, and we're just going to not so carefully, it turns out. Pull one of these guys out, and actually underestimated how big of a pocket I actually need. So I'm just gonna jam it in there. The next one I'll dig a little deeper. Alright, bring me back when they're all said and done. It's time to water. Alright, so there we have it. My Greenstalk leaf, terracotta color, is fully planted. Except for this dill that I'm letting those seeds dry. And I'll probably just drop another dill there. But heck yeah. Come back in a month and see where we're at. This time I'll actually update you, unlike I did with the last planting. Be safe, be well. Bye for now.